So the tree of life, what is the tree of life? Well, it's certainly not the tree in your back garden, as beautiful as they are. There's only one tree, and that's you. And then within your projection, there's only one of everything else, and it's just kind of cloned and tweaked. And if you were doing a cartoon, you wouldn't keep drawing the same tree in a different way. You'd clone the tree, multiply it, and then just have it go through the experience of Earth, which is a decaying environment, so everything sort of looks different after a while. So a tree in the astral world that this is projected from never changes. They all just look, it just looks very uniformed. It looks like a mandala, you know. So when you're on mushrooms, or even when you're really good at meditating, open eyes, and you can just soften your gaze, so where you're just daydreaming sort of thing, and everything gets a grid over it. It doesn't matter how shitty the grass is with big patches, it just seems to magically look like everywhere is just this beautiful green, zigzaggy crossed kind of pattern, and everything does this. So it's like, it shows you that what we're viewing isn't real, and that which is projected from isn't real either. It's like the template. It's like they're thought forms, and they're held in light, and they're held in a state of suspension until we come into this form of reality, this physical form. And everything's just information. If you look at the word information, your body is information, like aeroplanes fly information. And so, and each cell of your body carries all information bar none. You were created in the Creator's image, and it's that way so that nothing can ever be lost. It's just impossible for anything to happen. Even if like there was only one single cell left in the whole of creation would return immediately. So how could you mess with that? Yeah, it would just keep doing that over and over, and probably getting bigger and bigger. That would be like, whoa, what happened? Creation just got out of control. But we wouldn't know because we're limited down here. We're like, creation. Creation isn't that creative, really. When you look at it, it doesn't matter where you go in the world, it'll be a different style, a different flavor, a different culture, a different thing, but it'll be the same kind of issues, working on the same sort of vibrations, dealing with the same emotions. It's not to do with things, it never is. The things just project our insecurity and distance between ourselves and the Creator. And this is why now I've realized why poverty would be so attractive to those that want to be close to God, because there's not much to get in the way. You can be joyful in any circumstance. You know, I grew up in a very poverty-stricken environment, and although I had a Midas touch, it gave me a humble beginning. Your reality is a perception. It's not a reality. It's like you're perceiving a projection, and it's that same old that everyone's been teaching since the beginning of time. You've got two choices, and imagine these choices. Imagine the road is like sucking you up, and it just goes straight. It just seems like you turn corners and bends, but the only time that you change direction is when you go from good to bad or bad to good. But there's only two directions, and as it might seem like there's random things and that you're doing things uniquely and that no, you choose good or bad, and then you fall back into the good or bad reality, and then you just benefit in a good way or a bad way, and that's it. And it's because every thought you've ever had was thought for you. It was given to you. And so when you find things like you're compelled to do them, that's because that's the way you're designed. And no one can deny that that's the way we are. We're all like that. We're all like that. In every opportunity, realize that you're here, you're infinite, you're on a spiritual journey, and your job is to atone. And that means to get back on your good thing. And it means that when you meet yourself on the way back, that you're going to want to resist some of it. And that's where the atonement comes in, because you're infinite love. Why would you have a problem with anything? You understand that you made mistakes, other people made errors, and it's not a big deal. And so when something wants to wrestle with you and give you a hook into looking through that old ego lens again, you say to yourself, because you might piss them off, you say, brother, I see you now and I recognize myself in you, because I've been where you are, but I'm here now and it feels really good to be here, and I can't be here now and where you are at the same time. So I'm going to bless you with infinite love and know that the Creator's working magic inside of you, miracles, not magic, magic's for earth. It's working miracles inside of you, just like is happening for me and everybody else. And I'm not to judge my brother anymore, because in that judgment I show that I still attack myself, and I can't practice infinite unconditional love if I look at my brother and see anything wrong whatsoever. I'm just going to see him in the throes of getting back to his truth, which is what everyone's doing. So amen to that. Satnam.